spaces actually who are running for office, and I think that's something that's very cool and unique to a lot of our spaces. Gary, I don't know about you. I'm going to start wrapping this spaces up around 7, maybe a
You
little
slide for
thereafter, but I want to get
notifications.
through a few more of you speakers. I know we got a lot of good hands up here. Wayne, I want to get to you. I know you've had your hand up for a while. And then Jeff, I know you had your hand up. I know you wanted to speak again. I'd love to give you that opportunity.
What about HJ?
Wayne, go ahead. What do you got for us? Do you
Jumper
think this is a
guy.
great strategic move to have this Elon Trump interview?
I do. I think this is a great move. I'm going to take a little different tact than a lot of people who've been speaking before me have, because I don't want to cover ground that's already been well covered. The Democrats came out with a very intentional strategy with Project 2025 and abortion as their primary issues to push. And they, in effect, even without really knowing who their candidate would be because of the craziness with Biden and Kamala, they were able to position their opponent in the eyes of their voters. And there are lots of people who think that Project 2025, which Trump has disavowed and distanced himself from, is the official Trump platform. And they have said time and time again that Trump would sign a national abortion ban, that he's trying to take away contraceptives, that he's trying to take away IVF, all things that are not true. Trump has said repeatedly on video that he does not support a national abortion ban. But regardless of the issues, he's against all the things that they say that they're for. And there's a reason for this. They're not making an attempt to be honest because they're trying to win. And one of the ways that they win is by eliciting an emotional reaction from their base and motivating them. And whenever any human makes a decision, there's always a rational set of reasons that we tell ourselves and others why we make that decision. And there is an emotional set of reasons. And the Democrats have been leaning in really hard on the emotional side of things. And I think that if you listen to what Biden and Harris voters say about Trump, in my experience, they're not saying things that are correct, but they just have a different worldview and they disagree with it. More often than not, they're saying things that are completely untrue. And so, recently Trump has come out with his 20 core promises. It's a little bit like Newt Gingrich's contract with America, if anybody remembers that. I think that in today's conversation that Trump really needs to push that and make people understand that that is what his positive agenda for what he is for. And I think that one of the best things that can come out of this conversation with Elon is to humanize himself a little bit, to say what he wants to say, to push a positive vision for America, and push back on, frankly, all the lies that have been told about him. Fair criticisms are fair. I mean, you can have that discussion, but it makes me uncomfortable to see the amount of lies that are levied at Donald Trump. I wish people didn't like him for good reasons rather than misleading reasons. So I think that he could push that, humanize himself, put out a positive image, and hopefully try to press the conversation back so that the people who are in the middle, the people who are truly undecided, they have an opportunity to evaluate him and Kamala Harris for based on more facts than lies. Never going to be perfect. More facts than lies. And ultimately, we just kind of have to hope and pray that we get the outcome that's good for us. I mean, I don't think most voters create a matrix of issues and say, well, where's the candidate on this issue, or where's this other candidate on that issue? They don't have that sort of analytical approach towards evaluating candidates. And millions of people who are not going to watch the news, who are never going to pick up the New York Times, who are never going to flip on Fox or MSNBC or CNN, and millions of people around the world are going to be listening to this conversation with Elon tonight. So he has the opportunity to hopefully reset things a little bit and make all of the propaganda that's been levied against him have less of an impact.
I don't think there was anything, Wayne, in there that I disagree with at all. And I think, I mean, we'll know obviously later. I think what I'm really curious to see is how the media responds tomorrow and even later in the week to what this conversation will be. And I'm interested to see how the EU and maybe they double down on some of the threats that they've given Elon. Because that's what they are, I think, as of right now, just threats. I'm curious if they actually try to act on some of these threats.
Sam,
only time will tell, I guess. Huh?
Sam, can I say one more thing? Keep it very brief, because I know you want to get to other people before you wrap up the space. To what you said about how the media will take this, it's very interesting. I watched some of the J.D. Vance interviews, and I saw a clip of Alex Wagner from MSNBC, and she was talking about the interview. And she has a very unfavorable view of J.D. Vance, in case you were wondering. And she talked about the part of the interview where J.D. Vance said that he had grown up in a very poor part of Kentucky, I believe, and that eventually when he dies, his family, he wants him and his wife to be buried in Kentucky at the same burial site that 6 or 7 generations of his family was there. And she also took issue with this. And she also took issue with him saying that America is not just an idea. America is a place, it's a homeland for people that has a long history. And she said that America is not a place with a common history of people, for people who look like her, for basically non-white. And, I felt very uncomfortable listening to her say this, because the idea, for her, she really wanted to spin the conversations with J.D. Vance. And she said this was basically a white supremacist thing. She said the words white supremacy and white supremacist several times. And for her, she was trying to position J.D. Vance as an other, and she desired for him to be taken down. This was, voting for Kamala Harris is a form of protest against white supremacy. And I think that there are too many people who have that sort of attitude towards this election. Even a small number of people who have that kind of attitude is too many. And so I don't think that even if Elon and Trump have a great conversation, and there's a lot of valid points that are brought up, people who have the microphone and who can get on television, they're going to use that opportunity to try to create a narrative so it sucks up all the energy in the room. And I would say to everybody, I have no idea what those narratives are going to be, but watch how it plays out. Whatever, the people who are in the media are going to try to do similar types of things to imperceptible or small things in this conversation with Elon and Trump. And that says a lot about their character and about whether they're doing a good job of being journalists or not.
Good deal, Wayne. Jeff, go ahead. You're going to be our last speaker tonight, which, by the way, guys, one more shout out. If you're not following Gary, myself, Aiden, Wayne, same one, make sure you're following everybody up here. You're following these speakers, okay? And I appreciate you guys being in this space. We do these every Monday and Thursday, 5 p.m., and Gary and I go live. Sorry, Jeff, I'm just muting you. I'll bring it right back up. Gary and I go live on YouTube and Twitter every day at noon. So we will be live tomorrow with Chris Inks, going over some of the Bitcoin charts, maybe talking a little bit of politics, and that will be on our YouTube. If you're not following Gary on YouTube, make sure you go over and like and subscribe to his YouTube as well. Sorry to mute you, Jeff. Wanted to just get that out there. But Jeff, go ahead. The floor is yours.
Yes, sir. Let's see here. The main point that Cat Turd missed totally and completely is Joe Rogan is a hippie. His parents were hippies. And so he appreciates RFK Jr. for his position on the vaccine, from being totally against Dr. Fauci, and for being somewhat of a lawyer for the polluters in the up there by Lake Erie and the Hudson River. With that being said, he knows, guys, he knows that Trump's going to be the president. But being fair and equitable, he's willing to entertain RFK Jr., who was screwed by the Democrat Party. And so I think that the RFK Jr. votes are Trump's, but we don't need people like Cat Turd misinterpreting the whole operation as that Joe knows who's going to be president. He's just being a fair, equitable dude to give RFK a platform when legacy media would not, and the Democrat Party would not. It's only fair, but those are all Trump's votes, and I just want people to rest easy on Joe Rogan. He's a good guy.
Watch out.
I've always thought that he was a pretty fair cat. In particular, he interviews everybody, and so that's what we need to keep in mind. And there was something else, but that would be fine. Thank you for letting me speak again, Samuel. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate it, Gary.
Yeah, you bet, Jeff. And guys, if you didn't get to come up to speak, don't worry. You can come and see us Thursday. We love to cycle through you guys and have a bunch of diverse opinions. I think it's one of the things that is most fun about doing these Twitter Spaces. We get to educate, but then you guys get to answer and educate us. I know I learn a whole bunch. Gary, do you have any closing comments?
Let's go have a good little thing on X, whatever they're going to do. It should be entertaining. Thanks, guys. Really love you guys.
All right, we'll see you soon. See you, everybody.
IT.co website allows YouTube to provide Twitter a link to stream on X or Instagram, depending on your browser.
Enemy VIP eliminated. New VIP. New VIP. Your VIP eliminated.
Overshield inbound.
Enemy VIP eliminated.
Lights out. Overshield available.
New VIP.
One southwest north.
New VIP.
Above us.
Enemy VIP eliminated.
One challenging low.
New VIP. VIP eliminated.
You can climb.
New VIP.
S7 sniper inbound. S7 sniper available. Energy sword available.
Your VIP eliminated.
Overshield inbound.
Enemy VIP eliminated. New VIP. New VIP. Your VIP eliminated. Enemy VIP eliminated. New VIP. Enemy VIP eliminated. Nearing victory.
One's coming in mid, watch out. I'm low ground. Coming up. Challenging midpoint, they're trying to take high. Down low. He's on ground. GG. I'm chunking him.
Enemy VIP eliminated. New VIP. New VIP. Enemy VIP eliminated. Victory.
Shit posting at all, right? Because I don't want to, I don't see the value in it. Sometimes it's funny, I guess, but it really just doesn't appeal to me, right? Maybe I'll start with that at some point and I'll understand the irony of these words myself, but right now I'm just not really into that, especially on that level, right? I mean, holy shit, what kind of security have you got to not be afraid of that type of consequence? That's wicked. Like, let's be real. That exudes a confidence, brah.
He loves debate. I would like to see an Adrian Yassine rant conversation.
Wow.
His case is goated.
Oh yeah, Yassine Adrian space would be crazy.
Oh, I would like that. Yeah. Somebody needs to comment that. Some independent dude needs to comment that under something.
What?
Yeah. Who wants to do it? Who wants to make a comment and say exactly that?